अगर मैं ये ही करती रहूंगी तो इसमें भी तो आप मुझे बॉक्स में डाल दोगे ना. ये भी तो एक बॉक्स ही है. Independent, strong women का बॉक्स ही है. I just want to live different lives.
When I am playing a character, I don't know, but it is somewhere happening subliminally in my head. And I feel like I'm not putting an effort to be that person because I have read so much, I've heard so much.
This is Radhika Madan and you're watching me on PeepingMoon.com.
Hi, this is Angira Dhar and you're watching me on PeepingMoon.com.
Hi, I'm Homi Adajania and you're watching me on PeepingMoon.com.
This is Isha Talwar and you're watching me on PeepingMoon.com.
Hello everyone, welcome to PeepingMoon.com. I am Rashita, Sahni, and today joining me for a super interesting conversation is the incredible cast of Saas Bahu Aur Flamingo. Hi you guys, how have you been?
Good.
And hi Homi, of course I have to, start off by saying that I did get to watch the first 2 episodes. And congratulations.
Oh.
Because
As long as there's an and not a but.
no, and definitely.
But,
No, but
Oh.
I was very
Pissed off that he didn't get the
pissed
third
off
one.
that I didn't get to watch the other episodes because I was so hooked, and I started it on Saturday evening, and I was like, if I get to watch all the episodes, I'm cancelling my Saturday night plans and sitting in and watching it. But then after 2 episodes, they were like, you are locked out, and I was like, okay. So it doesn't happen so frequently when you're watching a web show, to be very honest, because I watch each and every web show because we have to review it, of course. But
My
this one, when I was
sympathies.
watching, sorry,
Sorry, nothing.
I was hooked on to my laptop screen. So congratulations
That's
on
awesome.
that. Getting the casting right is what I would like to ask you first. These wonderful women, there's Dimple ma'am, there are like so many wonderful actors in it, and they all perfectly fit into their roles.
Yep.
How difficult or easy was it?
It was pretty easy. In that we did a lot of auditions. Casting Bay did the auditions, Anmol.
Yeah.
And so we did a lot of auditions, but they were sort of filtered down. But for me, it's very, I'm extremely intuitive when I see an audition. I watch it in a very different way. And pretty much in the first 30 seconds, I know if we need to go through this any further. And with these guys, she gave her audition.
Acha. Okay.
I also read for her.
And I saw the auditions, and I realized that they were the characters. And for me, it's very important that, like, I don't care about the person's name or whatever their stardom may be. If I find my character, then I will make it only with that character.
Fantastic. And Isha, there was this line that you say in the first episode
Beti aur Bahu. I knew this was coming.
Beti aur Bahu, but my question is actually related to the the film industry, where they say that there is a lot of difference between male actors and female actors. Now, firstly, it's a very proud moment that now we are getting to see such strong parts. This entire show is headlined by wonderful women like y'all. Do you see that difference coming in, and are you also, sort of progressing towards it? Because whatever part you play is very strong in itself.
I think the difference is definitely coming in. I think OTT has opened up the, we can tell so many more stories now. And a lot of experimental content, like different stories are coming, Movies were a bit repetitive in the way they were kind of being made. But with OTT, I think definitely that is happening, and we are moving in that direction, I feel.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Radhika, I remember during Kutte, I told that, you are one of the most versatile actors, young actors that we have today. But every character of yours that I see, even this one, when I watched Kutte, my mind was blown. I was like, wow, something so refreshing and something so badass, so bold, and you have played it so organically and naturally. Same in, Saas Bahu. So does that come to you naturally, and has it been a conscious choice to not go the old school way and, choose those things that actresses have been doing for a really long time now?
No, I just want to live different lives, yeah. Because अगर मैं ये ही करती रहूंगी तो इसमें भी तो आप मुझे बॉक्स में डाल दोगे ना. ये भी तो एक बॉक्स ही है. Independent, strong women का बॉक्स है. I just want to live different lives. To be very honest, if you look at Angrezi, if you look at Shiddat, even if you look at a film which I just did last year, Kachali Moo, which went to TIFF. Yeah. I'm playing very meek characters in those films. So it's not necessary that, अब कोई strong character आएगा ना, एक बंदूक दे दो, एक action दे दो, then only I'll do it. If you see the rest of the episode, you'll realize that Shanta is much more than that. She's much more than the guns, much more than the kicks, punches, and you will see her soul and you will realize how fragile that is. And that is what I loved about Shanta.
Fantastic. Angira, when I watched you, firstly, the way everyone's doing action, we'll talk about that a little later. It's incredible. But there is this own story of yours. You know, I hear you say that you want to live like how Shanta is living. You say that that's actually called living. And there is an emotional journey. I think we'll explore that in the latter episodes.
Will. Oh, you will.
But to sort of play a character like that one, who is of course strong but has a journey in herself that's going on. Were you a switch on actor during the process of the shooting?
That he'll have to answer. Was I a switch off, switch on?
Since we're doing the interview, she never switched off.
No, but did it take an emotional toll on you?
Did it? I wouldn't say it took an emotional toll on me, but it did change me to quite an extent. And when I am playing a character, I don't know, but it is somewhere happening subliminally in my head, and I'm not. I feel like I'm not putting an effort to be that person because I have read so much, I've heard so much. You know, all of that kind of just culminates into this body of Kajal, and then I just like to be instead of putting in an effort to be Kajal. So I try my best to be on set, but not having to try an emotion for her. And try to be her as much as possible. So I never thought I was any different from on set or off set.
Okay, got it. But of course now we have to talk about the action. I have seen it in the first, how much ever I have till now in the first 2 episodes. It's very raw. It looks really real. Like I didn't think at that moment that these people are actors and they are doing it for the camera. I thought it's actually happening.
That's a great
and
compliment.
That's actually a good feeling when you forget the name of the actors and you're only into the show and the characters' names. Was there ever a challenge that you faced? Because there is a lot of rawness in, the action that's shown.
No, I think they faced the challenges. It was easier for me. I wasn't doing it. But no, I mean, I think the sort of communication was very clear that they are. I mean, all their characters, they're fearless women, or rather, they're fearless people.
Yeah.
So when they're very sort of unapologetic about their aggression. So that is actually more than the action. I think that's a character trait which these guys got very clearly.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that they would. There's absolutely no hesitation when they went, and it's a very interesting dynamic because as dysfunctional as they are as a family, if they're threatened from the outside, they are forced to reckon with because they come together and then my God, you don't want to be in their path. So I think that the action sort of translates from that. From once they know their characters, see, because the fact is that an action director can give you the choreography of the action, and we were very clear that we wanted to keep it raw, we wanted to keep it very sort of fierce and hard and like almost to the point kind of thing.
Correct.
And they will get their hands on anything that's around, but they will attack the aggressor with great vengeance. And that is performance. And you can see it in their eyes. You'll never see fear in their eyes. You will never see fear in any of their eyes when they are fighting. And I think that is performance. It's got nothing to do with the choreography of the action. That is there anyway. But if an actor does that with fear in their eyes or even hesitation, you can't fool the audience. You can see it. And that is being consistent to your character, I think, when you're fighting like that.
Fantastic. Congratulations on that.
Are you scared?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm enjoying this conversation.
No, she's going to, because suddenly they may just attack you.
I'll attack back.
Yeah, you will.
I'll hide behind you.
Okay, come. But lastly, one word if y'all had to give for Saas Bahu Aur Flamingo, what makes it binge-worthy, what would that be? I will start with my one word, which is badass. That's what I felt.
Mine is masala.
Clear language.
Amazing.
Unpredictable.
Okay, Homi.
Mine is binge worthy.
Wow, you just stole it from my
Yes.
question.
Yeah, wow.
But thank you so much for joining in for this wonderful conversation.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so
And
much.
congratulations and all the very best for the show.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.